Size of our tires. All right, now that we've gone over.
This place is great.
Oh shit.
Hi, honey.
Hi, baby. Oh. Okay. And you just look on the PNID, and you can locate the line one of two different ways, really. One is follow that line to where it connects to a piece of equipment, and then locate that piece of equipment on the drawing, on the main drawing. Then you know, okay, well I know it's in this area over here. One of the pieces of pipe that we got from the fab shop, they did 2-hole one of the flanges. So when we got it up there and went to bolt it up, the 90 on the end was jacked to the side, so we had to take the whole damn thing back down, and we had another reducer, so we're going to put that one on there. And I think Sergio and his crew, they're putting it on now, but 3/16 gap is what I gave myself, and tacked it together, and then got some 1/8 70S2 carbon steel rods. My route looked like garbage, I thought. It really looked bad. But Jason, you know, I'm sure he was being kind, but he did say, because I had never put a route. All right, come on. And you weld it down to the pipe, and it sticks up and then goes over, and then the nuts over here with the bolt, and you can take that bolt and screw it down where that bolt touches the pipe. You could push that pipe down or whatever. I made the fit up there on that scaffold and up on the air liquide unit, and which was kind of couldn't use my little pipe dogs because there was a slant on this little piece that they bolted, and trying to keep the daggum thing from moving. That was fun with the wind blowing. So, but we got it, and it looks good, and that's what matters. Actually, it's not actually the same thickness as a 900 pound, because a 900 pound 12-inch flange is like 3 1/8 inches thicker. Using that, because what they're doing, and after we do that, I blow a 2-inch hole in the middle and put a 2-inch nipple in the middle, something they can screw a fitting onto, and that way they can. Oh man. Alright. Oh shit. On the PNIDs, they'll have it highlighted, the lines that are going to be being tested. 2 pieces about, I don't know, 8 inches, 10 inches long or so. Put a bevel on them, and then made sure that they were square, and then put them together. And gave myself said it's not legs and chicken thighs. So it's not those two, it's not fried chicken. So so if you have a piece of pipe and it has a flange, and there's nothing connected to that flange, it's just wide open, you can see inside the pipe, right? Well, what a blind flange is flange that will bolt up to that flange, and it's solid, so nothing can go through. But what a companion flange, blind flange is in the center or somewhere on there. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the center, but I laid mine out to be in the center that way because they didn't tell me any different. So in the center, I blew a hole with the torch and cleaned it up, and then welded a 2-inch nipple in it. That way, they want to put a valve there with a fitting on the other end, or whatever they want to do. They can add whatever they want to add to it. But if you put a valve on it, close the valve, then it's acting as a blind flange. You can hook up stuff to it, open that valve, and you can introduce stuff to the system or whatever. But in this instance, because it's not the proper thickness of metal, so it has to be a temporary thing. They have to remove it when they're done. I took it was a 4-inch Schedule 40 90 with a 150-pound flange on each end. I cut a flange off one side of the 90, and I got another 4-inch 90, and we welded that flange to the other 90. So now you got 2 90s with just one flange on each one, and then we had to get a 12-inch 600-pound flange and a 10-inch 600-pound flange, set it up on this big old, they say one monkey don't stop no show, but one monkey could speed it up. Put this monkey to work. I don't care what you got. I'll fit pipe, I'll weld, I'll run a crew, whatever you want me to do for you, I'm all over it. And this damn road, Jesus! I said, well, pick me up just to drop me down. That's how this whole thing works on the road.